Everyone to the Drygate Brewery, where we are Pass The Mic. We are taking over today on the Scotland National Team YouTube channel. We are reacting to Scotland versus the Czech Republic. It's our first ever major tournament match in 23 years. How are we feeling about the game, guys?
Absolutely buzzing, Goggsy, to be honest with you. I mean, 23 years. I was only 1 year old when we were last at a major. So, very much looking forward to this one.
I mean, I was part of Pass The Mic when we obviously saw us beat Serbia to make the tournament, and just the fact that we're sitting here at Drygate Brewery, we're commenting on the game, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. Let's just enjoy it, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game. First and foremost, that probably takes precedent over anything that we're feeling, but yeah, hopefully we can get 3 points today. Gives us a good start to the tournament and gives us a chance to potentially progress in the group.
For me, my first game was actually a game at Celtic Park where we played Czech Republic. It was Gary McAllister's last game for Scotland. We had to beat the Czech Republic to go to the, I think it was Euro 2000. And it's quite poignant that today we are sitting here and we're playing Czech Republic again. At that point, you're thinking Scotland qualified for major finals all the time. There's been a generation gone now, but it's just so exciting to be here and it's so exciting to be on the national team's channel, bringing this to everyone. We're absolutely buzzing for it.
Of course, we've had so many memorable moments over the time as Scotland national team. We've had such a history with the Czech Republic, or the Czechoslovakia as it was once called. Of course, we've got the game, we beat them in the 70s 2-1 when Joe Jordan scored that goal. We've had the 4-6 game with Craig Levein in charge. We can't forget that, of course. And of course, most recently, the Nations League games in which we did the double against them. So, first of all, let's go through the starting 11s. So, Scotland seem to be lining up in a 3-5-2 formation with Marshall in goals, then O'Donnell, Robertson, McTominay, Hanley, McGinn, Dykes, Christie, Cooper, Armstrong, and Hendry. And for the Czech Republic, they seem to be lining up as a 4-2-3-1. Vashlik in goal, Shelutska, Shufal, Kalas, Darida, Schick, Masopust, Kanto, Suchek, Borel, and Kral. What do we think of the Scotland starting lineup?
There's one big talking point. Kieran Tierney not starting. He's been pivotal for us.
You're gutted about that.
I was absolutely devastated.
Stevie was nearly crying off camera at the fact
I was having a wee bit of a fit to everyone in the comments when I heard that he wasn't playing. It's just what he gives you, because obviously we know what Robertson gives us. He's one of the best crossers at the ball in the Premier League, and then I would say, if not better than him, or maybe just behind him, depending on your opinion, Kieran Tierney is the next in line, and he can give you that underlapping run from the left centre-back role. And we might be missing that today, but I've got a feeling if we play Jack Henry there, he could do the same thing. You've seen him driving on against Netherlands. That's how we got the goal in the friendly. So, listen, we've just got to enjoy this. We've always said we'd love to see us in the major finals. We're here. Let's just enjoy it, and hopefully we can get the win.
So, where do you think the game will be won and lost today?
I genuinely think it'll be won and lost, in there. I mean, I've noted here, you've got Jack Hendry, 6'4", Scott McTominay, 6'4", Grant Hanley, 6'2". It's a team full of height, and definitely that's going to be pivotal. Especially at set pieces, corners, the free kicks as well. Definitely.
We spoke about it yesterday about the Croatians being a very well structured, just a good team. You look at that Czech Republic team, and again, it looks like a decent team, but there's not necessarily plenty of individual players that are. They're just a good side.
They're just a solid unit.
There's a couple of names there. You've obviously got Kufal and Suchek, who obviously everybody's heard of. So obviously the guy Alex Kral as well. He's a
and Patrick Schick as well.
Yeah.
Serie A.
Yeah.
I think they're forgetting as well Vladimir Darida. I mean, he is there. He's their most capped player going into this tournament. 72 caps. It's amazing. His experience is going to be pivotal for them, not just today, but the tournament itself.
And you made a good point there. We did get 2 positive results against them. We beat them twice in the Nations League. But the away leg, they obviously had that case with the pandemic where they had loads of players out. And yeah, we beat them 1-0 at Hampden. But if you think back to that game, boys, they had loads of possession. They're no mugs. They're a good side. They're a good side. And you don't get to major finals and major competitions and play duds, if you like. It's always going to be strong teams that you're up against.
Aye. They're always going to be a threat. I mean, Patrick Schick, of course. is one of the best strikers in Italy at the moment as well.
That's the thing. I mean, like, it's players like, like when you're at Euros, you bring the players, that you might not hear of, and then, they set the world alight by just having a very good tournament. And Patrick Schick is definitely one that could put himself in the shop window, you get a move further away from Italy.
Yeah.
Of course. So, of course, aerial battle, both sides have a lot of height. I mean, CZECH, how many goals has he scored from set pieces this season for West Ham?
A lot. I think is the answer to your question. Sorry, I don't have it done here the exact figure, but a lot. But I think we'll stick Scott McTominay on him. Yeah. I think that I spoke to you yesterday about that battle. That's going to be key. And midfield are going to have to keep him quiet, because if he starts getting the ball and getting it into their forward players, we could have a problem on our hands. But listen, we spoke a lot about the Czechs. We've got players that can hurt people as well. I mean, you've seen what John McGinn can do. Obviously, Stuart Armstrong in there as well, which might have been a surprise to some, because a lot of the talk before the game was Gilmore or McGregor, and he's went with neither. He's went with Armstrong. What are your opinions on that?
I can understand why Steve Clarke's done it. I think Billy Gilmore will come on, and he will cause problems. He is that type of player, and Steve Clarke is confident in his ability. I just think the starting game, he needs phase him in, but he will definitely come on.
And of course, one absolutely huge talking point is the fact that we've got fans in back at the Euros, which is fantastic. I mean, for some people, I was seeing on my Facebook feed, it's been 16 months since I've been to a game, and now I'm finally getting to see Scotland play at the Euros. It's absolutely massive. And I mean, the fact that we've got more fans there, does that provide a wee advantage for us?
100%. I mean, you know yourself, everybody here knows how important the Tartan Army are. They are the 12th man. Yeah. We need to get that. We need to hand it rolling.
Yeah, and it will be rolling. I think it's been so long.
Just because it's 12,000 doesn't mean to say they're not going to provide any form of atmosphere.
Listen,
whatsoever.
the Scots have got to be loud. They're going to be loud.
They're just just about to bring the teams out, and you get a wee bit of goosebumps. 23 years, guys.
Yeah. 23
Butterflies
years.
In the stomach a wee bit.
Oh, no doubt, man.
I mean, I've of course never witnessed Scotland at a major, so I mean, I wasn't even on this planet, so it's absolutely huge for me, and it's great to see everyone enjoying themselves on the ground. Yep. Hopefully, they'll still be boogieing at full time.
Yeah. They're boogieing in the stands at the minute.
Key men for either side.
So, we've mentioned CZECH. We know the danger he poses. Obviously, Schick that plays up front, but I want to look at John McGinn for us. John McGinn he could carry us through the tournament.
John McGinn is a very quality player, and he obviously he's here at club level, and when he comes with the national team, he's the quality is the exact same. Definitely John McGinn, I would definitely agree with that. But you touched on it, we do have quality players, and they are fitting into Steve Clarke's plans, and we do have a team that we can be proud of now.
You touched on the height, for set pieces, and that's something that John McGinn, he's really good at winning them, because he gets his body weight in between the player and the ball, so he's going to be pivotal. If he can win his free kicks, and then you see that against the game against Austria, Grant Hanley.
I mean, I was going to say, speaking of John McGinn, I mean, I'd take another John McGinn overhead kick.
Listen, if it's an own goal, I don't think we care that we just want to win. But
the table's being flipped up, regardless.
I think you'd be mad to say anybody other than CZECH for the key man for Czech Republic. Yeah. However, I've put down Alex Kral there as well. Yeah. I think the young midfielder, I think he's a cracking player. He's been playing well in Russia the last few years. For Scotland, I've got Stuart Armstrong down. I really rate Stuart Armstrong. I think he's a brilliant footballer, and I think he's going to be quite important for us.
You touched on CZECH there. I mean, he started every one of West Ham's league games, and his quality is just unparalleled. Yeah. 10 goals in 38 league games. That's mad.
For centre mid, that's fantastic.
I know, we really have to be on our game to keep him quiet.
The teams are just coming out, boys.
It's quite unusual to see the Euro branding surrounding Hampden,
It makes that tunnel look quite glamorous, doesn't it?
I know.
But there we go. I mean, Andy Robertson, the first captain to
Come on.
Scotland out.
Just before the national anthems, though, I also want to bring up that Lyndon Dykes scored against the Czech Republic. He will be no stranger to getting in the box and causing some problems amongst their ranks, and I'd love to see that happen again today.
It's not just his goal for it. It's the other things that he does, holding the ball up, bringing other people into play. Pivotal, he's absolutely pivotal.
I think we talked about sort of aerial battles being in this game. Scotland, I think, for the tournament as a whole, they're going to be looking to get goals from set pieces just because of the aerial prowess we have. Grant Hanley and Jack Henry can stick their head on the ball. That's
Liam
for sure.
Cooper.
We've seen it.
Liam
Cooper as well. Yeah, exactly.
Scott McTominay, 6'4".
Honestly, Dykes, they can stick their head on the ball. We'll be looking to get goals from set pieces in this tournament. It's not going to be pretty. I know that for a fact. It's not going to be pretty.
I'll take a 1-0 over
there. But who cares?
It absolutely suits Scotland not to be pretty, though.
Yeah, who cares?
It plays right into our hands for it not to be
that's
pretty.
it. At the end of the day, you'd rather be winning everything and playing ugly than playing pretty and not winning nothing.
They're just panning down the Czech team as the anthems are. I mean, they are a team of height. They are very much a team of height.
They are tall boys. I thought that was David Luiz for a second. That'll be Thomas
Sideshow
Krall.
Bob.
That's Krall.
Sideshow Bob.
Alex Krall, the man that Ross touched on, yeah.
Alex Krall, sorry.
It's been such a good gift this to see this at a major finals at the end of it. It's been a tough time for the Bill.
Yeah, definitely. I think hopefully we can get a bit of positivity back into the nation, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Starts today, I think we need 3 points today. Anything less than 3 points is going to be a struggle to get out of this group.
Battle.
Let's be honest here. I know a point's, it's one of these ones where Czech Republic, they'll think that we're beatable as much as we think they're beatable. So a point apiece, it's not going to help either team here.
No.
We need to go and win this.
Do you think that, I know I'm saying it'll be tight, do you think it could, the fact it's going to get to a point though, because both teams are probably wanting to win it, but it's going to need to open up at some point then. So the second half could be really interesting.
Here we go,
for that
boys.
reason, substitutes could be important for the national anthem.
Oh man.
I'm just kind of going by them out for it.
Of one of Scotland, when will we see your lights again, that fought and died for, your weave at Hill and Glen, that stood against Edward's army. And sent him homewards to think again, those days are past now, and in the past they must remain, but we can still rise now and be a nation again and stood against him. Guess who? But Edward's army and sent him homewards to think again. Come on, Scotland!
See, when you see young children, man, honestly, this is what it's made of.
I hope that.
Goosebumps, guys, goosebumps.
I
didn't know we were going to start singing that.
Last minute predictions. Roscoe, you go.
Good point. 1-0, scrappy. I'll take 1-0 victory.
Yeah, Fraz.
Honestly, I'll take 3 1-0s in this. 1-0, yeah. Start strong.
I think we're going to score in the first half. It'll be tight then after the Czechs will come on to us and we'll nick a second and win it 2-0.
I'm going to go for 1-0 Lyndon Dykes anytime.
Let's go, boys.
Come on. By the way, I just want to say to the people in the comments, hopefully Scotland's performance isn't as bad as their rendition of the national anthem.
That was an awful performance.
I apologize in advance.
We tried our best.
And of course, for those watching at home, feel free to comment down below what your score prediction is. Try our best to read through as the game goes on. We'll look forward to hearing from you.
Let's get some positivity in the comments section.
First 10 minutes is so important here. We need to be tight. We cannot concede early.
We cannot afford to. I think the longer the game goes on, they'll get more frustrated than we will. And I think
that's when the crowd come into it, isn't it? The longer the game goes on.
We'll manage to sneak it in the second half.
You know, really, I think the crowd at Hampden, you know, like they do like keep the players like proper like grounded. You know, when they're getting a bit too frantic, you know, the crowd go, ooh, and keep
the heat.
Keep the heat.
Do you know what used to annoy me about being at games? Remember when you were playing against a big nation? That whistle that was surround the stadium whenever they kicked tackle at the first 5 minutes, whenever they had the ball. That almost made me more nervous. Oh, man.
I mean,
this is a beautiful sight, this.
Honestly, what a feeling, guys. 23 years in the making.
Obviously, we walked past a few fans this morning. We all seem to be up for it.
Yeah. Everyone was up for it.
Yeah.
It's great to see for once.
It's just great to see fans in the national stadium.
And you know what? It doesn't matter that it's on our doorstep. It's the fact that we're there.
Yeah.
Everybody taking a stand against racism before they go.
We're there, but we need to make sure it's worth us being there.
I mean, need to
we're not just here to make up the numbers.
Exactly.
The mood went from.
Let's go, Scotland. Stop, right?
What can we do with them?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go! Oh, I'm shaking, man.
Go on, Lyndon, hold it up.
It's great to see a mother player there.
Ah, it's beautiful.
How long was that?
Just had that was like 15 seconds into the game. We get the mother mention.
Just a poor man's cammy care.
And you can tell who me and Roscoe support. There he is, Mr. Steve.
himself.
Cammy, if you're watching, I've got you, mate.
Cancel training early just to watch it.
Head of sauce.
There we go.
Yeah, Scotland. Good.
Time.
Be interesting to see if we go deeper if we look to press from the front. Because whether we try and feel our way into the game or we're right there for the start.
Let's hold the ball for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And see where it takes us. Pitch is looking superb.
Absolutely.
Pitch is looking
Bowling green, mate.
Go on, Andy. Ball.
Go on, Andy.
Oh.
Oh, wait, he's still got it.
Swords is going. Oh, deliver, Swords, deliver.
Still the greatest cross in the world.
It's going to say to the
good start.
It's going to say to the.
No, we're only a minute 30 in, but
It's a positive start.
Just going to say to the comments, where are you tuning in from?
Let us know whether in the world you are watching this. See how far we can go.
We are obviously watching live from Drygate Blue in Glasgow.
And a massive thanks to Drygate for having us. Their hospitality has been fantastic so far.
I think it's Scotland HQ, the wee show that they did today on the national team channel. They had people from West Virginia watching and everything in Canada.
It's just like, I think a lot of people are just going to genuinely get behind Scotland, you know.
Yeah.
That's his thing, and Craig Brown always talks about that, how the Tartan Army are just loved everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely everywhere. Got a free kick here. There's our first set piece for us. Here we go.
That's been a very good start in opening, I don't know, 2.5 minutes.
I know. Let's not get too excited.
I don't think the Czechs have even really touched the ball so far.
There we go.
Oh, well done, London.
Come on.
It's obviously.
Silky.
It's obviously quite surprising that obviously a lot of people were shocked that Dykes started, but I think he's more than proved his worth.
I'm not shocked that he started. I would have Dykes in my starting 11.
Yeah. Especially with Stevie.
Oh dear.
Actually, Czech's got the first part of the ball.
Bloody Motherwell.
No, but on Lyndon Dykes, especially with the way that he's ended the season on fire for Queen's Park Rangers.
No, he was touch and go, you know, like he obviously got a knock and we were quite concerned because he's now such an integral part to Steve Clarke's team.
Yeah.
You need that sort of player that'll work for the ball.
Yeah.
Off the ball more than on the ball.
We touched on it, you know, like it's not just his goals, it's his hold up, you know, it's everything, you know, for like I can't imagine he's even that tall, but his hold up and his strength is just phenomenal.
He's quite deceivingly quick as well. He's not the slowest.
You can shift.
He can move. But to play at an elite level, I think you need pace throughout. You know what I mean? You need pace everywhere.
He'll be the guy that covers every blade of grass. He's like, you know, he's obviously not a carbon copy of Harry Kane, but you know, he will track back.
Do that job.
Come on.
We're really doing well in possession at the moment.
But that's what we want. We're the home team. We want to dominate the game, really.
That's good.
But it's whether this will suit the
That's
Czechs.
not a Czech
What?
Republic throwing.
Oh, come on.
No chance.
Keep the head. Keep the heat, Andy. Keep the heat.
Don't
What
pick up
happened?
a
Dude? I
solid.
didn't see that.
Just
It's
a
a Scotland throw.
wee bit of
Should be
verbal.
a Scotland
I should have
throw,
been
but
Scotland.
going for a check. That'll do,
Yes,
though.
that'll
That's
do,
well
man.
done.
There we go.
Well played.
Back to the main man.
Sir David, the wall.
Like, great ball of wherever he's from.
Put him under. Put him
Press on,
under.
well done.
Great passing.
See with the height as well, would you get long throws into the box?
See, that's the thing as well. A throw in is a set piece. So you do definitely need to take advantage of them.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see. I think
Well,
it's
it
going to
looks
go
like
long.
he's going to go long here, so
I'll
Take the proper run up. Go behind advertising.
That's
Ah,
deep.
You need to look the
Oh,
ball.
go on, John!
Go on, John!
Oh! Go on, John!
Go on!
Go on,
Oh!
John! Corner!
Come on! It's one of those where it deceives the people watching on TV because they think it's going over that way.
what
but it's not
terrible
that.
defending, by the way.
No,
By the way, I have
that
to
way.
say, I have to say,
They're all over the place.
good wee atmosphere in here as well.
Yeah,
Good
obviously, I
wee
don't know
sounds
if we
around
can
us.
pick it up on the mics, but there's loads of people around us.
Aye.
So,
Come on, Andy.
Come on,
Should've been
man,
a
get
quick
a head
free
on
kick.
this.
No, quick corner, sorry. Come on, Andy.
Head on it.
Good ball.
Oh, we need to beat the first man though.
That's
That's
pivotal.
half the battle.
That's pivotal. We need to take advantage of the corners. Beat the first man every
Keep it.
single time.
Keep
Win another set play. Go on.
That's still in, referee.
Ah, disappointing.
Great start though.
aye,
Great
good,
start.
good,
I'm
good
impressed
first
with how
5
he
very,
was
minutes.
right.
very good.
We're not going to say that every minute.
No, no.
Oh, good eye.
It's
Good.
It's very good. Very good.
It's been a good 10 minutes. Good 20 minutes.
Check score. Oh well, I'll be that then.
Oh, it's been a bad 25.
Every,
That's
fi-
us done.
every 5 minutes, still good.
Yeah,
I'm liking the outfit.
2 words, not good enough.
It's also good to see some Czech Republic supporters in Hampton
Yeah.
as well.
Aye.
Yeah.
An amazing start about the Czech Republic. They've made every Euro since the breakup with Czechoslovakia.
Wow.
It's quite impressive, that, to be fair.
It's a shame to say the opposite.
They're not much, let's be honest.
honest.
Come on,
I see what
Stu.
he's trying to do there, but
Aye.
They finished bottom of the group last time out, and hopefully that trend continues
Yeah.
this time. Hopefully it started and didn't even go on.
There we go.
Go on, John.
In about 10 minutes time, we'll have a wee look at comments. So feel free to leave some questions.
fire through some now, see what they're saying.
What?
Fire through some now, see what they're saying.
If I do something else.
No, some of them now.
Oh, some of them now.
Yeah, some
Right,
of them
okay.
saying
Right,
something else.
We'll do that now.
Let's just ignore them.
That's not the comments, right? Very good.
There we go. Goal kick.
See what everybody's saying now. It's a goal kick to
Yeah.
Scotland.
I don't think Czech Republic touch when they've had a touch in the bullshit. It's been
No, let's just keep it that way.
Aye. We need to get bodies around the ball here for goal kicks. When the ball high up, get midfielder on it. Because it's going straight to Dykes, we know that.
We're gonna give a few people some shout outs as well. So shout out to Joseph Coyle, he's a regular on our Pass the Mic show in our home channel. Also Hamza, hello. Caden Craig says Mon the Scots. Daniel MC says Mad Goggsy on yourself. Of course, yeah. Everyone, fire in your predictions and comments what you're thinking about the game and how you feel about the Euros so far. Are you enjoying the tournament at home? Elena Thompson says 2-1 Scotland. So does Angie Hunter. Codge1233 says it'll be 3-1 Scotland. I'll happily take that.
Score 3 goals on the we'd be quite happy with 3 goals in the 3 games. It's just 1-0, 1-0.
I don't think I've got the strength to flip this table 3 times.
To be fair, I tell you 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Like,
What's that? A goal difference?
I don't mind that.
That's a good field to give away there.
Is that just because he plays for Motherwell?
That's a cracking throw.
No, not at all.
I don't know, he's going nowhere there. I don't know if that was a good foul to take there, but
He's just put him under needless pressure though.
I need sort of give himself a bit of a warning with the referee.
Yet again, the replay's proving me wrong.
I'm not making any predictions today after the stuff.
There's a nervous energy in there.
I was close enough with my prediction.
Do it.
Oh, come on.
Keep out.
You can just feel the air getting sucked out of the place.
No, getting possession, eh?
No.
Czech Republic are now starting to get a bit more of the ball.
I wonder if the whistles will start for the crowd.
Oh no. Come on.
Dykes is just running around that centre circle. Steve says I'm not
The
illegal.
Czech Republic fans start singing when they start to start going.
I think it'd be brass band in here.
Oh no.
Defend the crossbow. Yeah, come on.
There you
I
go.
will caught by Marsh. Brilliant. 10 minutes in, it's still 0-0 between Scotland and the Czech Republic.
As I said,
Look at the play out from the back at every opportunity here, which you tend to do with 3 at the back.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Are you comfortable with Scotland playing front out from the back or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most teams do now though, that's the thing.
listen. Sorry, Russ. If Steve Clark's comfortable with it, I'm comfortable.
We better get comfortable with
No.
it.
Steve.
Exactly. Because nowadays, like centre halves are more responsible for actually having the ball at their feet.
Yeah.
Whereas back in the day, in the previous generation, they sort of had to just kick the ball where they were facing.
Yeah.
I'm happy with
Game's
that.
completely different now.
I know.
I think I'm more confident with 3 at the back because we've got assured wing backs.
Yeah.
We've got Andy Robertson on the left and Stephen O'Donnell on the right.
And Stephen O'Donnell is very good defensively.
Yeah, that's alright there, out the window.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Andy here in a wee moan there.
Aye.
Getting his word in.
Can't be letting that happen, boys.
Of course, there'll be a lot of pressure on Andy Robertson, and you know he's that type of player and that type of guy. I think he will handle it very well.
He's used to the big occasion, and with the big games that he's played at, I'd imagine this will be. I know he's played in Champions League finals, but I'd imagine this will be right at the very top of his list.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, it will be.
This is a free kick in a dangerous area for Czech Republic here.
This is where the hype. This is where
That's
the.
a silly tackle to make there from us.
We have to watch this for CZECH.
Because they've got good delivery as well.
Yeah.
The boys that leader can put them into dangerous areas.
Yep.
Come on, Scotland, defend it, please.
I mean, the commentator, you hear it there. We have to be switched on, 100%.
That's a great ball.
Oh, don't like the area that went into, man.
Mate, that was so
Good ball,
dangerous.
to be fair.
The noise for the commentator was so apt there when it's exactly how I felt. Ooh, and when it went in the
Well defended by Sods, though.
Yeah.
Sods this, sods that. Eh?
Sod's
He's
law.
a friend of the channel.
Now you're going to dignify that for once.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Come on, David.
There's obviously been a lot made about the fact that we've never got to the group stage, boys, but do you not think it's almost like it's a reset?
Yeah. It's, yeah, you touched on it before the show. It's the new breed, the new generation.
It's for once Scotland are difficult to beat.
Yeah.
That's what Steve Clark says his team is up to do, though. It's not like we're going to score a lot, but we will beat them.
That's the thing. That's what we've needed for years. And don't get me wrong, I liked the way Strachan managed this.
Yep.
I'm not going to sit here and slate Gordon Strachan because I think he got us.
Oh, I thought he was in there.
I thought he did actually really, really well for us.
Yeah,
But
I'm inclined to agree.
We've gone with just a completely different approach, fresh ideas, and look how sort of well.
Well
it's
played with
working
Marsh.
for us.
You know,
Oh, see whoever that ball boy is, have a word with him. David Marshall was still running back there, he's like, give me the check.
McLeish was the same, where they sort of kind of cut from the same cloth, him and Strachan, where they had similar ideas. But I think with Steve Clark, he's came in with a completely fresh approach,
Yep.
and it's making it far more
of a
tougher to beat us.
That's
essentially.
See, the thing with Steve Clark, I think he touched on it in pretty much his first press conference. He says, I want to make this Scotland national team a club.
Yeah.
You know, a club that you can come away from, like an actual club, and, you know, feel like a club.
You've heard the players talk about that as well in press conferences, how it does feel like a club because they're seeing the same faces over and over again. And I think that's something he's managed well as well, because there was obviously a lot of talk about getting turned on quickly, and the like. He's trying to bleed them in rather than just constantly talking and changing it. It keeps that continuity in the camp. Really, really good.
It is becoming the same faces, but you know, he is, as you say, he is giving the younger players opportunities.
He's got to be loyal to a core team though, and the spine of the squad will make a big difference.
Yeah, I mean the team that got him here, you know.
So just a few nervous moments, they put a ball behind them. God, Hamley Ballon d'Or, did you see that? Honestly.
I don't think my ticker could take that. Oh, that's a lovely slip through ball.
Well done,
that's a good
again.
Big
there we
ball.
go.
Brilliant. No, not so brilliant.
What a save, David Marshall.
By the way, just in the lead up to
that foul though?
What was O'Donnell doing? After Hanley did a great piece of skill, what was O'Donnell doing?
O'Donnell needs to meet his man. Very good save that.
I thought it was a foul on McGinn though.
Yeah, I know, but it's irrelevant. If you hadn't lost the ball in the first place, then you know. Sometimes if in doubt, kick it out. You know, you get taught that from a young age, and sometimes it's not.
Have that all day, every day.
Sometimes it's better just to kick it out and clear your lines.
Yeah.
I don't know what O'Donnell was doing there.
I thought he hit the post. It was saved on the post.
That was a very assured save from David Marshall.
that was one for the camera.
It's a great save because Marshall's obviously with the way.
It's a cracking.
With the way his footwork is, Marshall's coming across the way, so he's had to switch his body weight and get down there.
The other thing about David Marshall is, like, you know, he had like bits of his international career when he was in like pretty much exile. You know, like he had to like properly like, you know, win a manager's trust back, and you know, Steve Clark has obviously said you're going to be my number one, and rightly so.
Yeah.
Robertson needs an option in the middle there.
Robertson started this game really, really well.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's come under a lot of criticism for his Scotland performances, but he started this game unbelievably.
I think, you know, despite Robertson being a left back or a left wing back, Robertson controls our tempo.
Yeah.
He's the pressure cooker.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of play through the middle. It's always going out wide.
Yeah.
And then it's just the midfielders in the centre that just pick up the scraps.
Yeah, essentially.
But then you think of the quality of delivery. Lyndon Dykes must be like that with the two people he's got swinging the ball. Absolutely fantastic.
I mean, like, you know, when obviously watching the England game, Declan Rice was like quiet, but you know, he was sweeping up, and that's what McTominay does.
Yeah,
that's what McTominay is doing. You know, he's quiet, but
it's what he's done so well all season for Man United.
He's not really noticed him just now, but if we come away for this like 1-0, you'll be like McTominay was outstanding, by the way. He's in a position where you don't want to be noticed.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
Aye, you just want to be the janitor, just sweeping up.
Aye, because if you're noticed, then you're doing something wrong. Good play. Oh, superb.
Go on.
Brilliant. Go on.
Get out, London! Oh, London! By the way, that was a great move. The tempo was fantastic. One touch, and then he delivered it to Andy Robertson.
I don't think it's what Charles Dykes could have done there. He was unlucky. He went.
You've got to bear in mind, he's got like a defender. Like
he went for the near post. He went for the right area.
Come on!
That was a fantastic through ball.
That was Andy. That no swords.
Thanks a lot.
Nice wee move, McTominay.
Oh, brilliant.
Robertson
the wee pivot and then
on your way.
A wee pivot and on your way.
That seems to be working well. We've done that a couple of times early doors here, and the Czechs don't seem to know what to do with it. So let's just keep doing that.
I'm lucky there again, McTominay. No one know what help.
There we go.
Look at a few more comments. Well,
I mean, it's definitely, you know, I keep saying like every 10 minutes, you know, it's been impressive, but yeah, We are creating the chances.
We weathered the my storm, didn't we?
Jack Henry's getting dragged too
Looks like
far
we might
out
have to
wide.
do another.
Oh, that's a pat, by the way.
Grant Hanley.
He had to get there.
I was like going into no man's land.
It was right on 6-2. Right on 6-2.
Grant Hanley's going to be pivotal in a 3-5-2. Like he's going to be the heart of the three.
Czech Republic corner here. 19 minutes gone, still 0-0, obviously. Scotland had a good chance for Dykes just a few
Come on,
months
get
ago.
out it, get out it.
Oh no!
Oh, this is too easy.
That's another great ball. Somebody's at the back stick.
Someone should be out to the corner taker.
See, I don't understand. You know, like we definitely need players. You know, like we obviously need somebody on the corner taker. We need somebody like near that man, just in case you do get that second ball.
Oh, I'm not going to lie, boys. I'm feeling really nervous.
I'm a bit more relaxed now because of how we started this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to get too relaxed.
Keep creating chances, one of them's going to go in.
Yeah, I just know how pivotal the first goal is.
See
So
how we
yeah.
pushed there by the checkpoint?
ah, yeah.
That
You
was
can get
it.
away with that.
Aye.
You can get away with that.
Decent wee push.
That's legal. That.
Aye.
Get away with that.
Only just though.
I always try with things like that. I always try to say if that was a Scotland defender pushing the checkpoint with the big edge in if it was given. I think I would have been. But come on. See,
There you
this
go.
is alright. You can just put the ball into the channel.
Oh, plenty of time here.
Needs to run it.
That's it. That's what you
Go on.
want.
Go on, Ryan. Go on, Ryan.
Oh,
Go on, Ryan.
super. Oh,
Praise Wayne Donald, man. He's having a nightmare.
yes.
He's not had the best
no.
of start.
Ball,
He's not
surely.
had the best of starts of this sort.
Oh no.
Stop complaining. You're the one that ran into him.
He done brilliant to get in between the two of them there as well, and then so just goes, I'm a defender. Stephen O'Donnell, I don't know.
Tackled the wrong player.
Ryan Christie's one that you know, like obviously he's been under quite a lot of critique for his Celtic performances, but when he does come away with Scotland, he's brilliant.
Well, played
Well
by
done, Grant Hanley.
Hanley's been
Brilliant, Grant Hanley.
See, I questioned him.
Do you think Grant Hanley's now the kind of swap?
He's been brilliant since he came back.
Give it to Tom, it's alright. Oh,
He's not scared to throw himself in front of the ball.
A cavalier,
That's for sure.
a cavalier defender.
That's old caveat. Long. Right, now we need to
Any
get
more
one.
predictions came in, Goggsy?
Any more predictions in the comments?
I'll have a look.
Put him under.
So,
James McCluskey says it'll be 2-1 to Scotland. We've also got Murdo saying 2-0.
We need to stop getting in each other's way.
I think the awareness needs to be much better.
Just communicate. Talk.
Andrew Craig says it'll be 3-0 Scotland. We'll happily take that.
Any locations coming in? We've
We've got Amber Asu from India.
Hello.
Hello out there. Just trying to find any more. This guy says the International Space Station, but I highly doubt it.
Get Wi-Fi up there.
it's a rocket.
Good one.
I mean, if they do, it must be out of this world.
Oh no.
I think Robertson there, he's obviously told a lot of the players just to calm down, relax a bit.
He's played in these types of games for his club, so obviously he knows how to keep people calm.
Honestly, just because of the occasion, it could be. I know I've done okay so far, but the second half it could be like flourish because the players are going to be settled. I think we can calm down. So
A draw's not a bad result going into half time.
no.
It's not the worst result in the world going into half time. Obviously, you'd rather be 1-0 up.
And at least with it being 0-0, as you say, Josh, we're still getting chances. I mean, Dykes had a chance. McGinn's getting into good areas. This look lively when he's on the ball.
And when O'Donnell's not running into him,
I nearly went through the full 11 there, but like this day.
Marshall's kicking well.
The second half is where the fitness comes in. It's the fittest team that tends to win the games. So,
And obviously, we touched on it with Goggsy99, but players like.
Yeah, we've got obviously we do have strength on the bench, and you know, Che Adams, Kevin Nisbet.
See if you got that touch.
Good ball from Lee Cooper there. Very route one, but it was a good ball.
He's a very Scottish man.
Yeah.
So who's got the better haircut, Lyndon Dykes or Phil Foden?
Lyndon Dykes every day of the week. Don't you ask silly questions?
Aye.
That's my job as host. Come on.
I don't ask the comments out. Tykes, obviously. It's quite questionable, but I do like it.
It is.
I don't think it's something I'd go for personally.
No,
The Eminem.
Real Slim Shady.
that'll do. Happy with that.
Mazapus got a wee knock there.
Nah, he's just got it.
Right.
Oh, I think he's got a knock in his
Definitely.
leg or something.
There's a wee niggle from John McGinn.
Andy Robertson.
Robertson.
Andy Robertson always leaves a mark on somebody.
Was Andy Robertson?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Oh, put him under.
Goodness.
Brilliant for Dykes there. He hangs in the air well, doesn't he? Good hand time. I'm not going to start the
Oh,
what a challenge. I love that pass with
Oh,
McTominay.
still got on.
oh,
Was he playing the
Didn't he get a
advantage?
foul
Dykes
there?
should have given that up.
What? This ref's having a nightmare, man.
Absolute shocker.
It's quite whistle happy, isn't it?
Come on, Andy.
Oh!
That's payback
It's
for
very
2
similar.
seconds
It's
ago.
very similar. Isn't it?
Was it the actual guy? No, it wasn't the same guy that had done it.
No, was it?
Wee grimace for Robbo there.
Oh, a wee wink for Steve.
Don't worry, boys. It's going to be right.
It's going to be alright on the night.
That made me feel a bit uncomfortable.
Just see Steve back wink at the camera.
It's almost like, remember Mick McCarthy's wink to the camera.
Yeah,
With the put careless whisper in.
the Neil Warnock thing when he's going up to the camera. Like
I wonder if for the Croatia game we'll have Patrice Evra on the bagpipes
oh no.
before it.
Oh, Lee Griffiths in
Griffiths
attendance.
stand there.
He obviously took to Instagram to show his support.
Shows it still means a lot to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, at least he's still there supporting the boys.
Yeah.
What do you make of his explosion from the squad?
Yeah, it's a bit. I would have had him in personally. I think in terms of just a natural goal scorer, maybe I'm a bit biased because I'm a Dundee fan. He's played for us, but in terms of like a natural goal scorer, you'd be hard pushed to find a better
On
than Lee Griffiths.
On his day, Lee Griffiths is one of the best strikers.
Had we not
Scotland
got Shea Adams into the squad, I'd have been wanting Lee Griffiths.
Yeah,
But because we got Adams in,
yeah, aye. Okay, and you've also got Nisbet as well, who's had a good season at Hibs. So
yeah.
And then he wouldn't want, I think, too many similar type
Yeah,
of players.
that's it.
Dykes is causing them problems all over the park.
We've fallen out the game a little bit here, and there's only really been the one chance to know.
No, it's only been the one for Dykes. We don't want it to happen.
They haven't had any chances yet.
No, and that's
So, other than that deep cross,
well done, Scott
Right,
McTominay.
hold.
You can tell McTominay's another level. See, anytime the ball gets to him, he just looks to up the tempo instantly with a quick pass.
You see that with Man United?
Just turning on the transition.
we had to try and force a mistake at the back. They don't look comfortable passing around the back.
Every time the ball falls to Dykes, they just don't know how to cope with it.
I think it's McTominay's kind of in a different position from when he's with Scotland than he is with Man United. He's more advanced with Man United, where he's more, deep lying with Scotland.
The thing is, I don't think you get too many types of players like Lyndon Dykes on the continent. Like I think it's more specific to like the UK game, and I think that's where the Czechs are struggling with him, because most of them play on the continent.
Yeah.
Don't like the rough and tumble.
No, they don't.
McLean's elbows.
On the continent, they like to have a sort of beautiful game, but in the UK, when it comes to club football, it's very rough indeed, especially with Lyndon Dykes at QPR.
My key man, Kral's had a nifty game so far. I think he's looking really, really sharp.
Hopefully, quietens down.
Yeah.
Have a word with him and tell him to pipe
I
down.
know, he's been good
Have a
so
word.
far.
Pipe down.
Just seems to be like Yeah, he's just his touches are neat.
Yes, love a press.
Oh,
no, he's
that was
overcommitted.
far too easy.
He's overcommitted. Oh, get in there then. Oh.
Same ball, you need to be behind him.
Come on, Shots. Be strong.
No.
Be strong, Shots. Stand.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Never at the back here, lads.
Time.
Well done, Armstrong.
That needs
No,
to
somebody needs to tell him timing and he can
know.
get it.
I told him, but no deal. He didn't listen to me.
Keep up, David.
Fine.
Yes,
Oh.
baby, Marshall.
That's what he's in the team to do.
Yeah, just happy the ball's back in
That was a really good Fraser play from the Czechs, I must
Yeah,
admit.
very good.
You know, just piling the
Scotland
pressure,
looked a
waves
little
of
bit
pressure.
clueless at the back there, though, which worries me
Aye,
slightly.
look.
Lackadaisical.
He was
Just there,
onside
we
as
were
well.
lucky there. Really
Yeah.
lucky there, because if there was more pace on that header, it's dropped him. He's got a tap in.
So half an hour into the game, what are we thinking so far, Chips?
You would have done this at the start of the game, wouldn't you? So 30
Yeah.
minutes and 0-0.
I think we've fallen out the game the
We
last
need- yeah.
5-10
We need
minutes.
to
So
get into the attacking third more and get better territory, I think, because we're in danger of falling out yet a wee bit.
it's definitely been an overall game of very few
Yeah,
chances so
John
far.
McGinn.
Oh,
yeah.
played him again. Right, come on, Sods. No, Sods.
Yes, so good. Keep it.
Communication needs to be on point.
Just keep it. And we need to open it out too tight.
Communication and awareness needs to be on point.
I feel like Sods is just inviting too much pressure on him whenever he's got the
The
ball.
Czechs have probably seen him as a weak point.
Yeah, they definitely would have
Yeah.
targeted Stephen O'Donnell. Definitely that right hand side though,
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
Just because they would have been anticipating Tierney to have started with Robertson. So a lot of their focus and the build up would have been towards that right hand side.
Oh,
Aye, because we're absolutely stacked on the
I'm
left.
still good at the right hand side though.
We're still on the right hand side, but it's not as stacked.
Scotland, so let's do something with this.
Game needs a goal.
Aye. Go on.
Go on.
Go on, Ryan.
Give him it!
Go on!
Oh! God, he at least hit the target, man!
I think it was a
Go ahead,
save.
the target. Did you see that?
Actually, saved
He
that.
saved that!
He saved that. Look, he's fit that really well.
Oh!
What a save, one-handed.
I thought that went over the bar.
Oh, it's
Oh.
good in. It's good in.
It was going
No,
in.
credit to that keeper, by the way.
Aye,
That was going in. Go on, Andy. Make a man.
Come on, Andy.
We are making the chances, boys.
Go on. Oh!
Right, watch it counter attack now. Watch it. Get it. Take a book.
Take
There we
take
go,
it.
there we go.
Oh, even better. Grand handling. Super.
That's like a goal for him.
We just touched on that there, didn't we? We need to take a chance. We need to get something going, and then we go, Robo.
That tracking back
Yeah.
from Grant
It
Hamlin,
was
by
good.
the way.
It was good anticipation from Christie on the mistake of the defender there.
That'll give the crowd a lift as well.
Aye.
Grant Hamlin, Ballon d'Or. Here we go.
Oh man, what a chance!
Did you see his pace there? He was very shifting.
I mean, like to
I've
actually,
never
you
seen
know,
a centre half move so quick.
he was starting like so far behind him,
I don't
tracked
think
all the
Hamlin
way,
had it in him, but he was fair shifting.
all
Aye.
the way.
Oh, he did.
That's kind of gave me
I,
a wee.
I was shouting, take the foul.
Yeah, to be fair, I would have taken the foul
Aye.
there as well.
halfway line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd been
tactical.
delighted for him to take a yellow card for it.
But he didn't even better. Shielded it out of play.
And
Do you
that's
think-
why he's won the Ballon d'Or.
Do you think as we come towards the final third of the first half that Steve Clark would maybe change anything tactically going into half time or
I'm-
second half?
There's question marks over O'Donnell there.
Yeah, O'Donnell.
It's a big problem. But who do you then bring on? Do you bring on Patterson?
I mean, if you put him in the squad,
Come
you
on.
obviously put him there because you think he's good enough.
Go on. Drive him.
We're getting.
Oh,
there we
go on.
go.
Go on, Andy.
Deliver, Andy, deliver! Header!
Oh.
That's a great area, man.
Second ball, second ball,
so
second
much
ball.
joy
you
down
don't
that
there?
left hand side. We're getting
Come
so
on.
much joy down there.
Oh!
Oh,
I know it's one.
Well done, Grant Hanley again.
Go, gang. He's got
track
to cover,
him,
he's got
track
to cover.
him, track him.
Yeah.
Just hold him
Don't
up.
let him turn. Don't let him turn.
He's
Oh
turned.
no, he's turned.
He's turned him.
Don't let him. Oh, he's done it. He's done. Christie, you need.
Wait, the whistle! Stop!
What's
Well done, Stephen. It's perfect, man. If he tries to force a pass and give it away,
I hate to say, I think O'Donnell's far too out of his depth at this level.
He's going to get hooked.
I hate to say it. Sorry. He just looks very, very nervous on the ball.
He probably have it surrounded.
I don't like criticising anybody that's here with a Scotland top on, but I just think he's like just there, simple pass into midfield, and he puts it back to the goalie. It's like
I'm just thinking of it. Go on, get away. Look at him now. Look at his face. He's like,
watch him score a 30-yarder now.
What a player, Stephen O'Donnell.
Well done.
That's going to leave a mark. That's Scott Mills.
He said something to him after as well there. I don't know what it was.
Oh! With VR? That's not his body. That's his body. We don't need to let him wait on the replay.
It's so rash, Stevie. That's
a penalty.
He could have killed him.
Up out.
Oh, he's just...
Other side.
To be honest, it doesn't really matter what we do down the right. We're getting a lot of joy down the left anyway. As long as we could defend on the right, that's fine.
I'll be all right on the right.
Yeah. All right. We'll be all right on the night, all right.
All right on the right. The night.
10 minutes to half time.
But you said, like, would you change anything? I mean, yeah, we touched on the right-hand side, but I mean, I'm content with the way that the rest of them are played, you know. Maybe, like, at the 60th minute, I would bring on Che Adams or Kevin Lissler.
Any comments coming in?
I'll have one now.
Go on, Scott. That's not even Scott. That's Jack Hendry.
He's been, I tell you, since he's came back into Scotland fold,
it's been a revelation.
He's been brilliant.
To the people in the comments as well, would you make any subs? Is there anybody that...
I wouldn't make any subs at half time. I think, see how that right hand, the right back position progresses over the course of maybe the first 15-20 minutes, second half, and then maybe think about changing it. But it's one of these ones where you don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We haven't conceded.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you bring Patterson on, he's going to bring you a lot going forward.
And then
Nate sharp back as well.
Yeah.
I know he'll want to keep the squad happy as well, and it's what that would do.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't take him off at half time, mate. I wouldn't do that. But the Czech Republic have certainly seen that as a weak point in the squad. You can see it.
So we've got some comments in. Shout out to Anne-Marie from Australia tuning in. James McCluskey's asked if a draw would be a good result. Well, if we're wanting to go through, not really. Czech Republic being the lowest ranked other team in our group.
It's one of these ones where if we don't win this, we then need to be in Croatia.
Yep. It's an uphill battle.
Go on, Scott.
Yeah.
So
get 3 points in this.
Yeah.
Gives us a good chance of doing really well, you know.
And then potentially another draw, and then that's pretty much us to do.
I think as well on that, I personally think that with a point we still could go through, from my own personal opinion, because of the amount of travelling that the Croatians need to do between.
It's going to be very difficult though, because you're then putting a lot of pressure on yourself for the England game, and then say you get nothing in the England game.
Yeah.
Where are you then?
We can only get 3 points.
Yes, aye.
If we lose it.
Yeah. So yeah, let's try and get. Definitely, the aim will be to get 3 points, but the Czech Republic will be thinking the exact same thing. They think they can get 3 points today.
No, like we've said, like, what do you think Steve Clark's going to say to them? What do you think the Czech Republic manager's thinking?
Watch the left-hand side.
Target that right back for Scotland.
There's a couple of things.
And double up on their left.
Yeah. But yeah, they're causing issues down our right back position. So
yeah,
it kind of makes sense that way.
You can see through the way the game's panned out, they've definitely man-marked John McGinn. We've got somebody on John McGinn at all times.
I've not really noticed much of McGinn apart from the couple of times he won the ball.
So they know what he can do.
I think he's just done a solid job so far.
John McGinn does that for Scotland.
He's not really done a lot going forward, but we might see that a bit more in the second half when players start to get leggy.
Get on that. We have to.
Grant Hanley's had a brilliant game so far.
Grant Hanley's been amazing, I agree.
See, the thing with John McGinn, obviously, he's playing midfield, like, you know.
No.
But we know that he can actually join, you know, the wing.
That's a great ball into the channel for CZECH to Mazepin.
Was it the Mizala?
Another corner. It's so pivotal that we do not concede before half time.
Yeah.
Get into half time 0-0 is a minimum.
Just
minimum.
regroup, yeah.
Because it completely flips again. Especially when you don't want to be going into half time with your head down.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the Czech Republic have had the better of the second half of this first half.
Yeah. Yep. I think we will pose more of a threat second half though, definitely.
Yeah. First 20-25 minutes we were creating absolutely everything, but as Ross says, you know, we've had the latter part of the half.
Watch it run. Well done, Sean.
Well done.
Good luck.
There's your man, Alex Charles.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's
good player.
Yeah. It's good.
It's really highly thought of, you know, in Czech Republic.
We spoke about our bench, obviously on their bench they've got Adam Holozek, who they've got big hopes for in Czech Republic.
We've also got Thomas Petkat, who was previously at Tottenham. He's now in Poland. His goal to game ratio is phenomenal.
And not foul in the box. Oh, do you want to see that in Scotland? Every game we
I would like to see a replay.
Stevie.
We need to get bodies out to this.
It does kind of realise, it makes us realise how much of a big job referees have to make a decision on a first viewing of something. Eh?
Yeah.
I know they've obviously got help with VAR and that now, but like we're not saying, how's that not a foul? And then you look back at the replay and you're like, oh yeah, it is.
I don't think we're reacting quickly enough to cross balls at the moment.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Got to send in a wee bit. Oh man. So that I see when you're under pressure, like getting to half time, the clock just starts to drag, doesn't it? The clock just goes.
It's always the same.
Out.
I mean, let's see there at the edge of the box, there's nobody to pick it up first. Come on.
John McGinn needs to be like, oh, here we go.
Out. Come on.
Go.
No.
I just said it. We're not reacting quickly enough to cross balls and then.
It's 1-0 Czech Republic. Schick scored the goal.
Patrick Schick. Breaking the deadlock in the 41st
Come
minute.
on, Scotland. Lift it.
Can't say it wasn't coming.
No.
It's been coming for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You've just invited far too much pressure on us.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Marking's a disgrace in there.
John McGinn needs to go to that man, and then
Who's
you
picking up the man running?
see that man, yeah.
Is that O'Donnell?
Aye, that's O'Donnell.
O'Donnell does not need to be in the box there. He should be. We have that covered in the defensive line. He should be watching for the underlapping run, and he's sleeping.
He's literally dived out the way of the cross as well.
In fact, you've got like 2 or 3 men going for the same man as well.
Yeah.
And he gets in between.
Brilliant header. Let's not take it
It's
away
a
from
great
that.
header.
Absolutely brilliant header.
Nonetheless, it's a great header, but still.
That makes the half-time team talk completely different now.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Come on, Scotland, come on!
Maybe at this point he's now saying, let's get a point out of this.
Maybe.
But
I just wonder in his mind now that we've conceded, he might actually roll the dice and change it now, because we're at the point where the goals changed it, where we need to try and get back into the game. It's tournament football, there's no point in being passive.
it's brilliant from O'Donnell there.
Get a win!
Come on.
Where's the width on the left hand side?
That's the problem with the formation.
Posted missing.
Brilliant. Oh, unlucky. Great idea there.
Tell you first
Back to the
change.
keeper, back to the keeper.
First
If we manage
change.
to get...
Ashton on for O'Donnell.
I would
I think give it time in the second half. Give it a 10-15
I think
minutes.
Che Adams. I would get Che Adams on the park. It's got to book him then, because we were away with him. Oh, that's a good time. That is a good time.
I know, right before half time. Horrible time to
Try and get a goal ourselves before half time here.
It was such a cheap goal, man.
Could have been prevented.
Wait.
They've not exactly had to work for it either. It's just the most difficult, most annoying thing about it.
Absolutely is.
Yep.
They're pressing well, Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Pressing really, really well.
And they've been lifted, they've been buoyed by that goal.
This is for the tournament now. Huge second half coming up, man. Huge second half.
Somehow, I don't think Steve Clark's probably like overly panicking.
He won't panic. He won't panic.
He doesn't come across as somebody that does panic.
Because if he panics at the end, transfers
We've got the quality in this team to score goals.
Yep. James McFadden and Cole Commentary just made a great point. Take your shackles off and just go on. What have we got to lose?
I think
It's all about game management though, because you don't want to do that too early and then they end up scoring another one on the counter.
Oh no.
Come on.
Open it out.
Right, that's better.
That's a good pass. Oh. Good idea, just to get the way.
A lot of the second balls are just falling for the Czechs.
Get there.
That's not luck, that's just being in the right area. We don't make things easy, do we?
No,
no, I mean, like, we see it in Belgrade. We don't do things the easy way. We don't do things the hard way. We do the Scotland way.
Come on, Jan. We don't have the time to be patiently passing the boot anymore.
I assume there's a little bit added on here at the end of the first half.
1
or 2.
Right,
go
on yourself.
It's alright.
Still got it.
It's done well to do that.
It's a good ball. Faulty somebody, please.
You're not going to get a penalty for that.
Go on, Lyndon. Oh, I thought you got it for him.
You're not going to get a penalty.
Not going to
for
get a
that.
penalty.
I thought I heard people shouting for a penalty, but
You're not getting a penalty.
Well, people
They're waiting,
were shouting for a
check it.
penalty, but it's
Check it. Oh, checking it. Oh. That's a penalty!
that's a penalty!
Body check.
That's a penalty kick!
Yeah,
That's a
mate.
penalty!
It's got to be!
Jan
The
Borrell.
only thing that might work against us is that
It's that the
even
ball
though
was
he's
too
flicked it
far
by him, we
away.
might not be getting the ball.
Yeah, he's still getting it.
Nah, he's not getting it.
I didn't think he would. And so the ball was far too far away.
It was like a man-to-man collision.
It wasn't in his possession, so...
Yeah, if McTominay did have the ball.
A wee bit of drama at the end of the first half.
Come on, Scotland!
Half time. Scotland 0, Czech Republic 1, unfortunately. But we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. We'll see you then. We're back. Pass the Mic are taking over the Scotland national team YouTube channel. Unfortunately, it's 1-0 to the Czech Republic with a Patrick Schick header in the 42nd minute to decide what is happening right now. It's 1-0 to the Czechs. What's our overall thoughts on the first half, lads?
I thought we were very unfortunate to concede right before half time, but it was coming.
I feel like we've shot ourselves in the foot though, because for the 10 minutes running up to it, we weren't coming out to the second box.
Yeah, I think O'Donnell too slow in running out to close the man down. Very poor marking in the box for the header and the people that went up. I think it was Cooper and Hanley. Two of them went up, and it was the Czech Republic guy that won the header. And there were two of them up. So yeah,
and we had no one on either stick either.
But see that point. See if there's two of these going for that. Sometimes they just put the body in. You can get away with it sometimes. I know VAR is an operation, but it's still a contact. Get touch tight on your man and stop him from heading that ball.
Yeah.
Stop him.
So yeah, I think it was kind of a half of two halves, if you like. I think we started the game in the front foot, started really, really well, and I think the Czech Republic slowly came into the game, and you can't say it's undeserved for them either. I think they came into it and probably deserved a goal.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, the pressing that the Czechs have been doing when we've had the ball in our half, it's been monumental in terms of getting the ball forward, and we've not really done enough of that, in my opinion, and that's why we're not on par with the Czechs.
We've had some moments though. I don't think it's necessarily ultimate goal.
We've had the two best chances of the game. Yep. Like really, because the chance that they scored wasn't really a chance, was it? It was brilliant header from the guy. He had a lot of work to do, and it's a brilliant header. But I think we obviously with the Robertson shot in the left wing, and then obviously the Dykes chance that went just past the post as well. We've had a look at the Robertson chance again. Maybe could have done a bit better. It was right down the middle. Yeah. I know we said it was quite a good save for the goalie, but it was right down the middle. So maybe he should have taken the touch. Who knows? But with the Dykes chance, I think he done well. There's not much else he could have done.
Listen, boys, I think we can still be positive. I think the players that can come on, as I said in the first half, and we will get chances. It's just important to keep it at 1-0.
Yeah,
keep it at 1-0. Somebody in that. And I have to say, great shout for France on the height. The goal comes to a header. No, they can be happy that it's right.
I don't think that really. That's the thing we say that about the set pieces. I mean, they show that they are vitally important. Yeah, absolutely.
But no, there's a few people in the comments as well pointing at Armstrong for the goal as well. I think it's the exact moment. McVeigh said that look at Armstrong as well, because obviously if the runners came to midfield, then he's maybe looking for Armstrong to get out there and put it down. But I think you've got to look at the two guys in the box, to get on it and head it.
There's another comment in here that's making me giggle, saying, "When I grow up, I want to be Stevie."
Oh, thanks.
From Daniel Mack. So
I mean, I expect Daniel wishing for cerebral palsy when he grows up. I don't know about that, Daniel, but no, thank you.
No one grows up and wants to be a Gordon Bonus.
It's all about the Stevie.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael Harrison's also saying that Gilmour on for Armstrong, Forrest on for O'Donnell.
Does Steve Clark make any changes at half-time? Because I don't think he will.
I don't think he will either. I think he'll see how it goes the first 10 minutes.
10-15 minutes, and I think it might be a point where if we need that injection of pace into the game, the obvious choice is Patterson and it right back over O'Donnell.
But it's there we go, there's Che coming.
Che Adams is coming on!
Big tested to see who he takes off, guys. Who is it he's going to sacrifice here?
Stephen O'Donnell.
We've
got to go for
who do you put in it right back then if you're taking Stephen O'Donnell off?
Maybe.
That's Ryan
Christie. So it's a straight swap. Straight swap, Adam.
I think with that as well, that's more of a
natural strike.
That's a tactic. Like you can change the formation there.
I wonder if it's a knock.
When Stephen O'Donnell ran into him. I tell you another thing. Like just before we kick off in the second half, a lot of people saying about the penalty shout, which looking back at it, I don't think it was.
No, I said
It was just a body-on-body collision.
It's yeah.
Again, as I said, I always look at it from the other point of view. You've been raging if that went against you.
Yeah.
So we can't say
100%.
I think it was just the heat of the moment. The whole atmosphere in here, we're all shouting.
Someone goes down in the box, that's definitely.
We're desperate. We're looking for the way back into the game.
Yeah. But I think, bringing Jay Adams on.
It's definitely a case of getting a more natural striker in the forward area. I mean, Ryan Christie normally plays in the 10.
Sticking up top, really. So
No.
We're getting a lot of joy down the wings, but we're not really getting much joy through the middle. And maybe that's
probably the the formation that we played.
Yeah.
And I have to say in the friendlies for me as well, that Dykes and Adams showed good signs of link-up play as well. So it'd be good if we can get that in the second half.
No, see, Armstrong plays with Adams at Southampton as well, so there's going to be a bit of chemistry there too. But the Czech Republic.
Czech have started something. We need to get in front. Good save.
Second ball though. Second ball.
How easy was that for them, mate?
That looked far too easy.
We were far too static.
How has he made a save and yet we've not cleared this?
Because again, we're not reacting quick enough to second balls.
Stevie.
Well done, Stephen. Well done.
It's done well there.
Referee saying, "Oh, no, come on."
Is that us getting in each other's way again?
Sort it out. You're honestly every right to scream at your defence there, Davey. Honestly.
He must be like, give me a break.
It's a good stop, yeah.
I keep calling him Davey like I'm pals with him.
Davey, he's keeping it like he's beating us like
We used to play back in the day.
We'd be 3 or 4 nothing down.
His experience is valuable.
It's been brilliant. I couldn't believe that he wasn't playing for Derby towards the end of the season. I just think he's
You've got to think
fantastic.
though, how many of that
on,
squad actually
right,
for
break.
30 other than Marshall?
Craig Gordon. It's probably actually
Go on,
probably
Che,
the
get the
three
ball down.
goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Go on, Che!
brilliant,
Go on,
Che.
Che!
Dykes.
He's just stopped. He's in loads of space and he's just
They
stopped.
want to load the box. They're going to load the box, but nothing comes off.
They know that's coming though.
They've got so many men behind the Czech Republic.
I think we've went for like a 3-5-2.
Hold it, Che. Go on, Che.
Go on, Che.
Get your body in front of you. Oh, just looking for somebody's legs to be sticking out there.
Brilliant.
Oh!
Same.
Oh, Jack Hendry!
Come on,
That's a centre defender. Central defender. Central defender.
Defender play for the Mighty D's.
You see Stephen O'Donnell kind of panicked and went, "You take it!" And
What a
shot.
nice wee scoop.
Oh, you should get it.
What a shot, by the way.
Even seen the replay there, I'm trying to blow that ball down. I'm like, get in.
What a shot.
Oh, honestly.
Nice wee scoop on it. It's nice, I like that.
You know, it went down at the right point. Oh, wow.
It's a better.
Come on, got the momentum. Keep going. I think we have changed the formation though, guys.
We're definitely going further forward.
Like, you see, like John McGinn somehow like magically just appears on the wing, and he's brilliant.
I know he's only had a couple of touches,
Drop it,
but lively
drop
for Che Adams as well.
You know,
Hey, wait.
very lively, mate.
It's maybe giving the midfielders a bit more license to roam now.
I like that ball. Love that ball. Love that ball. Go in the net, man.
Keep
Honestly.
going. We are gaining the momentum. We are gaining the momentum. We are gaining the momentum.
Come on.
This is it.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, see if that ball just dipped
What
down
a
it.
pass that is from Robertson there.
How can it go
Some
down?
ball.
That would have been the most Scotland goal I've made
some
a
save
final.
from the
I know,
goalie
I know that we
Vastly
obviously
has been
Scotland
fantastic
bias.
to recover that.
I know we're Scotland bias, but that is some save by the keeper.
Some save, but somebody's got to.
He's
Oh,
scooped
And he managed to scoop it.
scoop it in an area where nobody is. Right.
Yeah.
It was away. It wasn't like one just over.
Get there.
That
Get there.
is definitely safe
Come on.
from there.
Oh,
You can definitely see that there's more urgency in a press as well.
Aye.
We're doing what we've done at the start of the first half. We're, pressing.
I know, we can't lose that though because we lost it. We lost our way.
Yeah. But yeah, you touched on it, Stevie. Che Adams is looking very lively.
Yeah.
And it's helping Dykes as well.
Man, how can you not have
He's
V
throwing
Adams
himself
like Jordan Pickford? Jordan Pickford's never gonna go.
That was a very good chance. That. What's the comment saying after
I
a chance like that?
was just away to have a look. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, what a chance of it.
Hit the bar, scooped clear in the first 5 minutes of the second half.
Michael Harrison says we're not going to score. It's unreal.
Goggsy. Yes, good pressure,
pressing.
good pressure. Oh no, who's that? Grant Hanley, oh no.
Homero Oliveira says from Canada, love your accent.
Thank you.
Thank you, I grew it myself.
That's a nice compliment there.
There's AC Gilmore saying that. The name is AC, and Gilmore should come on to spice it up.
AC Gilmore. He's no
Relation or something.
That looked like a sore one there.
Yeah. That could be a big loss because he's been. I know we looked at him for the goal, but he's been good apart from that. He has been good.
Trying back from corners, he's brilliant.
Big Declan Gallagher then would be the one to come on, do you think?
Declan, not Desmond.
I said Declan.
He said Desmond.
Probably would be. That would probably
Big
be the logical
Desmond Gallagher.
choice.
Who told them?
So it's going to be him or McKenna, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not a change that we want to be making, though.
No, it's a wasted stuff. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to continue, is he?
Injuries come a bit at the wrong time there because we were on the
I
front
had
foot
them,
there
and
and
it's
it
just
kind of
got the
kills it a
tempo of
little
the
bit.
game.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
The crowd getting behind the boys.
Yeah.
He's coming back on.
Come on, Grant, be okay.
This is where you're going to win your Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, yes, Lyndon, yes.
Go on. Push.
Force them to make errors.
Get that one.
But you see, Dice is sort of going over to that far side, and it's more Adams that's in the middle.
Support them. Yeah.
Oh, played by Henry.
No.
No.
I knew it the minute he lined up.
What?
Oh,
what
what
a
a
fucking
goal!
Wow.
What a goal.
Patrick Schick has doubled the Czech Republic lead with an absolute hurler.
Let's not take it away from the guy. What a screamer of a goal that is.
Honestly.
I would just like to apologise for my language I've just used.
But why is Jack Henry taking a shot there?
Why is he off his
Why is
line?
David Marshall
Why is
there?
he off his line?
Why is he there?
But look how the ball bends. The ball bends so with the wind.
Listen, take nothing away from the strike. It's a fantastic strike and it's fantastic vision from Schick to see David Marshall.
You
off his
obviously
line.
feel for David Marshall. Like he's went from like being a national hero to like doing that. You know, you do feel for him. You absolutely feel
Can't
for the guy.
believe that.
We had the momentum coming in.
Horrendous from Marshall there, but Jack Henry.
Jack Henry sold the
Why
jersey.
did he take a shot there? It was so unnecessary.
Oh, I know.
That's it. I think that's game over now, boys.
It's not over until the final whistle.
Honestly.
That's it.
It is going to be an uphill battle now.
Yep.
But
There we go.
yeah.
Oh man.
Somebody's just put in the comments just a bunch of fire emojis, and that's literally the only way you can describe it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just a lot of oh dears
I'm
and
just so deflated after that.
ohs
Yep.
and yeah.
That's
So it's going to be hard now.
We were in the ascendancy for the first 5 minutes there, and then
turn up, Stevie boy.
What one? Two of them. Oh man. I turn up Stevie Boy and those two photos.
Absolute dejection, man.
Because it's a great point you made, Ross. We were in the ascendancy, and then the injury, and then that.
It's
It takes the momentum. Like that injury probably momentum killer.
but I must say that's great vision from Schick to actually see the keeper off his line.
Should never have been that far off his
No,
line.
he shouldn't.
Oh.
Absolute.
take nothing away from Czech
That's
Republic.
killer.
On the bright side, 2-0 is a dodgy scoreline, but this defender
here we
looks
go,
dodgy.
yeah.
Come on, kids! How we don't get a toe on that?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
All over.
It's falling apart.
Really calm it down, eh?
Oh man.
I mean, Patrick Schick's got his 13th goal and his 27th cap. I mean,
Good record.
it's one.
Oh man.
So really not felt well now, guys. 100%.
Let's have a look at a few more of the comments that are coming in.
Let's have a look. See what they're saying.
Wonderful goal, but Jack Henry has been a bit selfish taking that shot on from Mark O'Neill. Yeah, I think
he had somebody to decide him as well.
Yeah, a few England fans in the comments there giving us a bit of abuse. But
we'll see you Friday. We'll see you Friday.
We'll see you Friday.
We'll see you Friday.
Nothing more to know.
Yeah. Oh man.
Real momentum killer.
Yeah, it is.
That's pure knock stuff.
He's done brilliant. He's done brilliant. That's brilliant.
That's the thing though, Hendry's first touch seems to be class and it's the second touch that lets him
see the times that they've got their goals though, 3 minutes right before half time and then like 7 minutes right after half time. You know, that's what it was. You know, their managers probably went, you know, if we hurt them in the first 10 minutes.
There we go, they're now trying to slow the game down.
We really need the crowd now, don't we?
Aye.
We have it this time, so that's good.
We need the crowd.
Even in here, like, the atmosphere is just...
Because a goal before 70 minutes will change it.
Aye.
If we get a goal, they'll be rattled.
We need to get a goal pretty quick.
Come on.
Go, Rob. Push higher, Robbo. Push higher. Look at the space. It's a great ball. Oh. They're getting bodies around the ball really well in the box, aren't they?
They always have like 9 men behind the ball.
Suffocating the space.
They're basically we're taking shots in a crowded
box. They've done that since they scored though, that they've just had all men behind.
That's why I think we need to change the approach, because a lot has been down the wings. We should try and mix it up a bit and go through the middle, because it's far too predictable at the moment.
We have the midfielders to do that though.
And I'm going to shout it. We need a technical player. I would bring a Billy Gilmore or someone that's going to drive it. People. Nah, you look at the penalty for that.
I wasn't even claiming.
Davy Turnbull maybe.
David Turnbull, aye. But it'll be interesting to see. Aye! Who are you pointing at?
What's the Pink Panther doing?
Honestly.
This is when, you know, he really needs to show his true leadership, you know, like try to rally the boys, get through.
Okay, well, look at it now. We were asked in the comments that we would take a draw now, wouldn't we?
I'll
Use
take
it. Use it.
Yeah.
See that's what I was talking about. What we should have done for their goal. Get your body, use your body and stop him to get his head on the ball.
It's a contact sport.
Come on. It's not done yet.
Go on, Andy. Let's go.
A few comments in there saying Turnbull and Gilmore on if we're to even try for a draw.
Yeah.
Just need to inject the
Daniel MC that wants to be Stevie.
Oh my! Got to actually communicate.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. Very lucky to get something there. I know a favour, you know, like, because that was dangerous.
Yeah.
He keeps showing his goal.
What?
And, like,
Look at Stephen O'Donnell on the right and Jack Henry's shot when he's been closed down.
the fact that you've got like the Modric running away.
And I know we talk about Davy Marshall's starting position there, but he's probably not expecting what occurred to occur. He's just expecting Jack Henry to lay off to the right.
Do you know, like, obviously we talked about like the way that football's advancing, like the fact that, like, you know, players, you know, the outfield players advancing, so he's probably like, I can come off my line. So yeah, he is not.
I don't mind that. Sorry for us.
We're struggling here. We are really struggling here.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, CZECH's been quiet? CZECH's been quiet. But,
has been quiet.
You know, they're really finding quality in other areas.
Yeah.
Patrick Schick's been one.
Jink Tierney's been a big miss on the flexing then so far.
I don't think it'll change the scoreline whether he was in the team or not.
Do you think so?
No. Brilliant play by Shea.
I mean, look at the 2 goals. They're both absolute cracking goals.
Yeah.
I don't think Tierney would have had any influence on either of the goals.
Would he maybe have got out quicker to the...
This is where Steve Clark earns his money now as to what he does here, because...
Go forward then, look at the space.
Come on, there's statues.
Not enough movement off the ball, you're right.
Yeah.
Not enough movement.
They seem a wee bit blasé and they just sort of seem to be standing still.
The build-up seems really slowed down now.
It's very, very passive. It's a good
There we
ball.
go.
It's going to be hard to
Go on,
bounce
Andy.
back. That's a good kick.
Listen, see, Q-Foul done brilliant there. It's a great track and run. Because Andy
Oh,
Robertson,
they're pals now.
Andy Robertson's not the slowest.
No, definitely not. Not by a long shot.
So,
Oh man, half an hour to go. Come on, Scotland. Nah, they're definitely debating. I think whether to put a more creative.
Conversation. Who do we bring on? Yeah. He's just like.
That's how we Jack Henry, isn't it? What are you doing? It's a shame though, because Jack Henry's playing well up to that point.
He has been brilliant since he's came back into the fold. Yeah.
yeah.
Go on, Stu. Go on, Stu. Pick the right pass.
Wide.
Stephen O'Donnell. Oh, it's just not going to go in for this, man.
That's 3 or 4 chances.
Shut up, boys. One.
Come on.
Let's go. I tell you, Stuart Armstrong's played a really good game, I must say.
It's a great block for the defender.
Yeah.
He always just seemed to blow up at the right moment, eh?
He looked up and saw Stephen O'Donnell to his right, was like, nah.
To be fair, I think O'Donnell done well there, so it was a bit of a decoy.
Aye.
He's got. I'm going to.
Right, one of these set pieces.
Get one right on top of the keeper.
Good ball in.
Right on top of the keeper, Dykes.
Good.
Same ball needs to be played in.
Dykes is not
First time.
won a lot in the air today.
Oh, that.
Get a two. Oh! Plenty of chances, by the way. Really shot a
That's
chance.
awful.
Liam Scooper.
See, I know we're talking obviously about the class of Patrick Schick, but their goalie
Backline's been outstanding.
offers a mention. You know, he deserves a mention.
Yeah. Well done by Adams.
Oh! I honestly think we're getting a goal here at some point.
We have to. We have to.
Have to go for it.
You think, I know, potentially if we were to cause a couple of shots, goal difference could be important as well, though. So even getting the one could be.
We need, we need to like reduce the deficit.
Yeah. Oh man. Anybody in the comments?
Just have a wee look at the comments.
Offside. It's not been a lot, has there?
No, not really. No.
It's like, you know, it's like.
We've got a lot of love for the Czech Republic in here from, I'm assuming they're
At least
all
some
English.
people are happy.
Yeah.
Oh. If you are tuning in from the Czech Republic.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, fair play, aye.
Oh man.
Probably our expense, but fair play.
Yeah. Come on.
Passing the hour mark, you know,
yeah, we need to change it soon.
Yeah, we need to change it up.
Go on.
Go on.
Oh. Come on, Shay.
Stephen O'Donnell's in a great position.
I've done again.
London. Oh. Russo, man.
That's
I
not
should
good.
have went the other side.
You know, Dykes, like, he runs himself into the ground a lot, I think.
I think he tires quite quickly because of that.
Yeah. You seen it in Belgrade, they never lasted the 90 minutes, you have to get taken off.
He was like, you
Well, to be fair though, like, if you took your striker off, you know, we were like trying to defend, and then obviously, look at Jovic.
Yeah.
Made it difficult.
Yeah, come on.
Oh.
Oh, he was offside.
Come on, Davey. His confidence is going to be shot, and like he needs to know that, like, you know, we're all still behind him.
Yeah.
Mark says, don't worry too much, Croatia aren't special, it's England is anyone's game, come on Scotland. Well,
if this is how it's going to end, we just need to enjoy it now. It's just about going and enjoying ourselves. I mean, we're used to, people that have seen major finals are used to just going and enjoying themselves anyway, so there's no reason why we can't just, I know.
It's not great, to be honest with you. But
Cal McGregor.
I think that's the wrong choice.
That is the wrong choice.
depends who he takes off.
Although,
Because he might go 4 at the back.
yeah.
We're getting
Maybe,
nothing from
do
this.
you think he could maybe take Stephen O'Donnell off and put Jack Henry at right back?
Yeah. I think Henry can play right
I
back.
don't know, I don't think O'Donnell's been that bad second half.
Come on, Andy.
Hendry does have the pace for our centre back.
Corner, by the way, the fact that we've won a corner, honest.
Decent ball in. This is where if you can get a goal from a set piece.
Yep.
Yeah.
lifts some hopes a
Come
little
on,
bit.
get it right on top of him. That's a thing.
Oh,
That's a thing for all the deliveries that have beat the first man.
Do we not know someone that's right-footed that can take a right-footed corner?
No, but to be fair, the deliveries have been good, but it's just a check head that's getting on the end
Yeah,
of them
they're
more
winning
often than
everything in
not.
there. They're winning absolutely everything there today.
Same with the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's like just getting in the.
Come on.
Goggsy. Yep, I love
Come
that.
on.
Nice feet just there. Go on,
Hey, go on,
Sons.
Sons.
On the corner at least. Set it back.
Look at them,
Somebody
they've
give him
got
an
two
option.
every time.
He missed!
It's just not happening for us.
That's the one.
Yeah, I don't think it's how's he missed. There's some save from the goalie.
Straight in the middle. Straight in the middle. He's got to pick a corner.
I watched the replay.
Oh, the curse again.
I know.
We've got
That's like 5 chances we've had.
got a comment saying that we're going to win 3-2.
They're going to win 3-2. It's fairly central for me though. Here.
That needed to go in.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Still a good save from the goalie though.
Oh, he's got to get. He's still got to make contact with it. Oh man, the goalie can do the splits and still save it. What chance have we got?
Got a comment here regarding David Marshall. Do you think David Marshall's basically earned his like international status as a hero purely because of that one save?
Listen, I know we want to him for the goal, but hero no matter what.
He's played well despite that.
I know. Ryan Fraser coming on as well.
Come on,
Ryan Fraser
Come
ran
on.
the checks.
come on, Scotland. Let's go for it. Come on.
What are you going to say about David Marshall, sorry?
I'm
We
strong.
picked him up for the goal, but listen, hero no matter what.
Yeah, definitely.
Got us here. Not just David Marshall, the whole squad.
I'm strong with Henry off, and it's Ryan Fraser and
Cal McGregor.
Cal McGregor on.
Oh,
You're welcome, man.
there's got to be
No,
someone.
I think Ryan Fraser should be starting most of these games, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're playing with wingers. Ryan Fraser.
Alright, well, we've definitely changed shape now.
The only thing maybe not working in his favour that he's not played a lot of games
For
Yeah.
for
Newcastle.
Newcastle. So maybe that's why we're using him as a sub. It'll be the same.
I mean,
Yeah,
sense.
McTominay's gone into the back three now.
I think Mike Tominay at the back for Scotland,
Yeah.
despite him being a forward-thinking player for Man United, is brilliant.
I like that. Come on. Come on, ball forward. Can you hold that up, Lyndon? There's got to be so many near misses playing in my head tonight.
Yeah.
The Robertson shot, hitting the bar, the scoop.
That one from
Yeah, that one
Dykes.
from
the
Dykes.
keeper.
Subby for Czech Republic there as well. Alex Krals came off and Holes up front is good.
Oh, he's just right there.
I
Number 9.
think the
I think he's a
Czechs are
defender.
thinking about.
Is he a defender?
Oh, he's a defender. So,
Right, okay.
defender
Why is he
so-
number 9?
Right.
That does my head in. They should be taking 2 goals off just for that.
Versus, he's like
if
Callum Patterson.
If strikers in the past, Czech strikers like Milan Barros have worn number 5 in the past, why can their defenders not wear number 9?
It's true, it's true.
What's stopping them? Do you know what I mean? Maybe he's a Czech king.
Maybe.
He's got to go the other side.
Oh, goodness me, man!
He's got to go the other side.
You're just panicking far
Just
too
going to see
much.
what people are saying regarding these
Playing
substitutes.
themselves into pressure.
There's a boy, Matt's asking, can anybody here play right back? Boss is a trained right back.
Yeah, well, let's just leave it that way.
Maybe not international quality.
Don't go out well, man. Don't get in here with
I think somebody, a guy called Bill Bob has put, Roscoe, you secretly check, bumming up the goalkeeper.
He's been brilliant though. He's been
Yeah, he's been
brilliant.
good, yeah.
I'm not Czech either.
Yes, David, come on.
Come on.
You just need to calm down and stop playing with such frantic pace.
We had to slow the game down.
Yeah.
Good play.
Let's go.
Oh, go on.
Free kick. No, he's going to get a goal kick.
I'm not getting a lot off the referee.
No,
Yeah.
They're not. You said set pieces pivotal. We've not had any of them, mate. And then in the book. So.
I've had a couple of throw-ins.
Yeah. Couple of throw-ins.
Corners.
Throw-ins a set piece.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of substitutes.
I just thought, is that Matthijs Vidster coming on? Number 20?
Who's coming on?
Just because he wears 20, please come on. It's Matthijs
He's telling them to play more narrow now.
Matthijs Vidster and Adam Holozek, 2 strikers coming on.
Yeah.
So,
Did you have Burnley?
maybe they just feel that we're getting more of the ball and they're lacking a wee bit of energy up top.
Yeah, maybe.
Trying to just
kill the game. Third goal.
Yeah.
Aye.
You
and then enhance the goal difference as well, because that's the third place
Absolutely.
thing.
That's what we wanted to do.
We wanted to be 2-0 up. Yeah,
Great
get it
touch.
back side in.
Go
I've
on.
been really impressed with Che Adams since he's came on a half time.
Che's done his best.
He just seems to do it all, though. Hold up and...
He's
He's
had
got nice touches about him as well, though.
To be fair, he's had minimal service. One. They're just getting on the end of the clock. This is where we need to go through the middle.
Scotland needs to be doing any type of headers, like going to the deck to header the ball.
It's too easy for them to defend these crosses.
This isn't good.
You made a point that we need to slow it down. I don't know how we need to risk mistakes, man.
Yeah.
We need to risk it. We just need to go. Get the Jimmy
Well, I mean,
Calder.
we've got 3 forwards on now, haven't we?
Get the Jimmy Calder. We'll do it the 4-2-4.
20 minutes to go.
I don't know. I think Callum McGregor was the wrong midfielder that went on.
What's that?
I think Callum McGregor was the wrong midfielder that went on.
Yeah, I think if you put like a player on like Billy Gilmore, he'd probably go out with like no fear.
Although there might be within camp.
Oh, Adam Klozek is like he's like the
Next big
the
thing.
golden child of good football. He's like the really up and coming one.
2 good players to bring on, eh?
Matej Vira of Burnley. Surprised they were keeping the goal scorer on. They won a hat trick.
It's all about the team, isn't it?
Aye. It's all about preserving the energy now.
They reckon that we're there for the taking at the back now.
I think.
Oh.
You put McTominay in at the back there, or is that just with that period of play?
They moved him in centre back when they brought McGregor on.
Aye.
You can do a shift there, to be fair. It's just going to be
It's unlucky
difficult
about
when.
Dykes.
I have to say, Dykes has done that okay today. He has won a lot of headers
I
from
don't
long balls for David Musgrave.
Many at all. I could probably count on one hand how many headers he's won today. No, I think he's been really very, very well by the Czech defence.
Czech defence is full of a lot of experience.
You won that one, obviously, but like,
I can write that one. Well, yeah, Czech defence is full of a lot of experience. Oh, like what?
I got my belt on it to be fair. I was going to say, he's playing active.
That's going to leave him mark.
I don't think he meant it though.
That's accidental. There's something to on the head.
He'd won the header fair and square.
look at a few more
Went for the
comments.
header and it was swing.
Right in the.
Thomas Callas is on the floor.
Couple of wee.
Oscar Davalos says, "Come on, Scotland! I'm from Mexico."
Appreciate the support, mate.
AC says, "Need attack play." T. Erdley says, "It's just not happening for us. Where have I heard this before?"
Yeah.
Aye.
No.
Billy Bob says, honestly, where is Sean Rooney? Hampden is his stopping ground.
Well, yeah. There's an argument there to be had, to tell you.
Terrific striker. Fantastic.
Look how he's pointing at me. Like,
Yeah. He's been the difference, hasn't he?
Aye.
Patrick
Absolutely.
Schick.
I mean, they've been so strong at the back as well.
Yeah.
Keeper's been brilliant. And again, I'm not Czech. I just appreciate good goalkeeping.
Yeah. Imagine praising someone.
Is that a plaster on his head?
Yeah, it looks like it, aye. It's like some paint.
There you go, big boy.
Maybe it's like glue or something. I don't know.
It looks like he's being shot in the face. Shot in the face.
Head the ball with this part of your head.
Paintball gun.
Keep the ball here.
So that's how people learn how to head the ball then. Who am I?
Well, of course, they've taken heading out of younger football now in Scotland, haven't they? So I don't know if they'll be learning how to head the ball anymore.
They're just going to suck the life out of us for the last 15, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they've squeezed us.
Who's trying that, man?
I wouldn't bet against them getting the third
I
team.
honestly think we could have done.
See what the players they've got on.
It's all good. It's all good with the benefit of hindsight, but we could have done with Gilmore's energy and everything.
Yeah. Gilmore would have added that, I keep saying spice, and
I don't think we lose the first goal. Sorry, no, it's the third bit. The first goal, if Billy Gilmore's on the park, I think he would have been touch tight and he would have been good at picking up balls at the edge of the box. Because we really have lacked energy in the middle of the park.
Yep.
Yeah. We've not had enough bite.
That shot of the Scotland fan in the stand there, summing up how we're all feeling, I think.
Pretty much, yeah.
dejected. Beyond
Punctured.
It's been a
Don't make
culture
it
shock,
easy.
I tell you.
Aye.
He came into this game thinking, Czechs are here for the taking, and they've showed that they could be there.
That's the thing, like,
Free kick.
I know we've lost this, we can still go through.
Oh, did we get a
But
free
the
kick?
problem is that realistically it's picking up at least 4 points at the next 2 games.
Yeah.
No chance.
So,
It's very, very unlikely, Sean. Not no chance, very, very unlikely.
Get a goal here. Get one in the 90th minute.
Easy days.
Come on.
Come on, Sods. Good
Wait, am I
delivery
hearing
from you.
that? We're going to get a draw at this game.
No, he's saying if we can get a draw at this game, what it would do.
Great man, that.
It's a good ball.
well, won by Cooper there.
Oh!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So that sums up our day.
Scott McTominay's been quiet all game, and then when he goes into defence, he goes, I'm going to go up and take a shot. Bosh.
Yes.
She's not falling for us
Nah.
at all.
13 minutes plus stoppage time remaining.
Oh, Kevin
Kevin
Nisbet.
Nisbet.
Going for 4 forwards now.
I think he might take Dykes off.
Yeah, probably will.
Yeah.
He'll run.
Yeah.
He will run. And I think it'll help Adams a lot, because it
Who do you
feels like
think he'll be
Adams wants to be static.
Who do you think will start at your side?
Now, let's just get through this game.
I think maybe to answer your question, he might look for more energy in the middle of the park, so there'll be a lot of shouts for the fans, certainly, I think, on the pages tonight for Gilmore to be in the team. I think Che Adams might start for the beginning against England, because we have looked more of a threat going forward for he's come on. We've just not took the chances that have fell away.
I don't know, I fancy Dykes to be more of an issue to the England defence than Adams would be.
I don't think the England centre-back's like a physical battle at all.
Aye, I don't know.
I think if you are physical with any team, then they get a bit aggy.
At the end of the day, we've got to go into the game and now try and win. Simple, that's it now.
No half measures there.
Exactly.
So does he go 2 up top and Adams and Dykes then?
Yeah, why not?
James Forrest
James
as well.
Forrest, I know. James Forrest. Hadn't played a lot of international football prior to the 2 warm-up games, but he is somebody that always gives his all for the national team.
Donald.
Well done for that, boys.
Yeah. Donald coming off, Forrest
Well,
coming
literally
on.
gone for 7 up front.
Right, so I just said,
3,
nah,
7.
Dykes just came off now.
Alright, so that's
So that's just a 6.
4-6. But
Oh, no.
6 up front. 4 in midfield.
Wow, we're really going for it, boys.
I punt it up to Ryan Fraser here when I header.
You ever heard of a manager using a 3-3-4? Because that's what I genuinely think it is.
I think you might be right.
I genuinely do think it is that.
4-3-3 reverse.
Very much. Nothing to lose. 1. That's good.
can't even get it.
Right, we'll try and hem them in here then, go over.
Just in terms of the comments again, Patrick Goggsy says, wrong team selection today, awful. Big changes against England on Friday. Come on, Scotland.
It will be interesting to see what he does. So, oh man. Free kick there now?
Referee's just letting everything slide.
No bookings today.
Well done, Grant.
Check. Out player.
Oh my god, come on.
Sorry, John
Oh, yes, there we go again.
McGinney, Esther.
Too much. It's getting total. Oh no.
Nah, it's not full.
I'm all for cheering a piece of skill like that for winning a game, but not for 2-0 wins. Andy almost scored from that.
Lucky that was right down David Marshall's throat there. Yeah,
There we go.
Give it to Andy, keep going.
They're in the box.
Get on that, put a ball on that.
It's all well and good, like seeing like that happening, but if you've not got a loaded box,
No.
It's just that we've really struggled to. But I say that we've had chances.
yeah.
But in the same respect, I think the Czech Republic have been fairly solid at the back.
It's a very experienced defence.
And this isn't exactly the Czech Republic we played against in the Nations League, is it?
Difference between the Nations League and an actual major tournament.
It's particularly when Czech the Nations League was brought in really just to replace friendlies.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, they're going to be just as up for this as us at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think we've been overly bad though. I really don't.
He says I shot a target.
Again, why are you shooting from there?
Tap in.
I don't know.
Over eager. Trying too hard.
Yeah, maybe.
The wee deflection there.
Comfortable
Takes
for
sting out of him.
WATCHALONG can go there.
I mean, if that was the
That's a
third,
let off that. That's a let off that
You're
chance.
bringing on another double substitute.
Oh, unlucky.
Look at that ball.
That's a
Look at
great
that ball.
pass.
Oh,
Still a hit.
Yep. If he gets it at his feet, he's 1-on-1 with
They're
David
really
Marshall
playing it
there.
in the middle now. We're like finding it difficult to contain.
so now we're into the last 10 minutes. Do you have a man of the match, boys?
Patrick Schick.
Yeah.
Patrick Schick of Czech Republic, very deserved 2 goals.
Yeah.
We've got-
I'd say public goalkeeper.
Yeah,
Backfoot. Aye, he's made some good. Particularly.
Yeah, I think Vachelek's been. Like, his saves have been worth at least 2 or 3 goals.
Look at that pass, by the way.
Particularly at 1-0. Go on. Oh! Yet again, getting bodies in front of the ball. This is the story of the game.
Well done by James Forrest.
Well done by Chelsea. Like, getting in front of that
Chelsea
ball.
was brilliant there.
That's just saying an experienced
He's
defender.
not. He's moving back.
We haven't been bad, they've just been very good at the back.
A couple of guys were annoyed they didn't square it to them there, but
Routine. And it's just going to lie there and take this thing out.
yeah, aye.
Ah, man. No.
It was a good chance from James.
James just sliding away. Just sliding. Nah, it was. They're probably dragging that wide, I think, anyway. Great composure in the box, though, to work the space.
Yeah. They just seem all round composed.
A performance deserves a goal.
Yeah.
A performance deserves a goal. But they were touching on Backfoot there. If he doesn't make the save at 1-0, it completely flips the game.
Yeah.
Completely flips it. Overlap. Oh, Ryan. No, Ryan.
See, when we're attacking, we've got like 7 forwards, and then like when they're coming forward, like we've got like 2 defended.
Yeah.
Come on, Scott.
Oh my days.
No, I think even if it is, we're leaving it. We'll have to do
Yeah,
it.
it's going to be hard to try and get a second, you know.
Go on.
Take the shot.
Go on.
Anything.
Drill it. Go.
This is not falling for us at all.
How many times? Every time the ball goes into the box, he gets cleared.
It's actually quite reminiscent of the Luxembourg game in the sense that we've created so much, but just don't do anything.
Yeah, Scotland, the Luxembourg game.
But
That was well played by Forrest there. That nice wee touch back, but
he's been quite the difference maker.
he's been good for them.
I've played Forrest against England.
start him right wing back.
That's the problem, the way we're set up, it doesn't suit Fraser or Forrest.
Maybe going forward, but not defensively.
Yeah.
Does the comment section want to drop who they think the man of the match?
Yeah, who's your man of the match, Trips? We'll get you.
Anybody that you would shout out for a Scotland sense, you know how you get what the match sponsors man of the match, they always give it. Is there anybody in the Scotland jersey that stood out?
Grant Hanley for me.
Grant Hanley's been brilliant.
Yeah.
I think so. I'd agree with that.
Murdo says the usual embarrassing show. The flair of Scotland has truly wilted, he says. Man of the match, the linesman.
Which one?
There's two there.
Vladimir Davida, the captain, coming off. He's played well.
Yeah.
Patrick Schick as well, the goalkeeper.
Charles Hodgson says Nisbet links up well with Robertson, but no given a time.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Well,
aye.
It's looking unlikely now, guys.
Yeah.
So point here.
What? Yeah. What a performance for that, man.
Czech Republic
What a
played well.
performance.
Yeah. Wait 23 years.
I think the goals are definitely avoidable. That's hard. See if you're going to get beat, you want them to be absolute worldies. And the strike in the head
second one was not a worldie.
I know, but there's a mistake with it. It's still a great strike, you're right. I'm not taking away from what you're saying.
Aye.
There's the possession stats. We've controlled possession, but as we always say, most important stat is Czech Republic too. Scotland.
Control possession doesn't win your games, that's for sure. It's funny because normally when we're playing Steve Clark style, we don't tend to have a lot of the ball. It's more hitting teams on the
He's been pulled with it.
Yeah. They're saying that we should, if we get a goal, it would kind of sort of blow a wee bit, but you're still getting beat.
If anything, it'll anger me even more because we've missed so many chances.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be much time added on either.
No, other than that wee injury that the Czech boy got, nothing really.
Oh well, where do we go from here? We've got to go and try and beat England now.
We go to Wembley from here now.
Or even point against England and then beat Croatia at home.
And that's not, let's be honest, it would be easy.
You're looking for, ideally as well, the Czechs to do well against Croatia. Because Croatia have already lost a game.
Yeah, and you think England are now definitely fancying the chances to beat us quite comfortable.
Yeah. It's going to be quite an open group because imagine if
So poor.
Czech Republic have 3, England have 3, and then obviously Croatia and Czech Republic play each other. Croatia will be gone out to try and win that. So
We've just got to hope that we sneak first.
If we are sloppy in possession between defence and midfield today against England, they'll have an absolute field day against us.
The players that could
They'll
punish
have a
us
field day against
could be.
us. Because we're not going to have a lot of the ball in that game. So when we've got it, we need to use it well.
See, there's no Again, no one coming in for the second ball.
So we're not, to be honest.
I expect they're knackered now, but it's been the theme of the game.
Yeah, second ball's probably.
We're not even second to every second ball. We're third.
Good save.
Marshall's saved us so many times today.
But it's also cost us one as well.
Yeah.
That's like a severe lapse in judgment. It's just that come that far off your line when.
That's not a foul. Sorry, that's just not a foul.
She Adams can believe it. Yeah.
Hopefully we got a better referee in Friday, no?
That was a good save, to be fair.
Stefan,
look at that. He saves it and he tells him, calm down.
That's not a foul. He's body in between
it's
the ball
and
and
the inconsistency of referees.
Aye, Stefan will be loving that, won't he? He's shouting at the referee. Inconsistency of the referee.
Yeah, many minutes on.
I know, I wonder if we're getting this added on here.
That's the thing, even in the first half, it didn't appear beside the timer like it usually does.
It's quite late, and it's quite late. And then they'll add like 5 minutes on.
Let's not sugarcoat it, this is a poor result.
It's
4 minutes.
4 minutes, sorry.
very disappointing. Very, very disappointing.
I mean, if it was 4 minutes and we were 2-1, like getting beat 2-1, I'd be like, come on, but you know, we're chasing our tails here.
Nah,
I would say chasing shadows, but there's literally no shadows.
Aye.
Thanks to everybody that has stayed with us throughout the game,
no, I
though.
appreciate
I appreciate you tuning
everybody
in.
that's tuned in today. It's obviously a bit of a different setting for us, different location on YouTube as well. So just want to give a big shout out to the guys behind the camera that haven't had any time on camera, Paul and Holden. Without these guys, I don't think today would have been possible either. So props to them.
The unsung heroes
Yes.
of the stream.
The real man of the matches.
Yeah. Oh man.
Been watching the pain of the game.
Well, I may as well get the mention in. I'm going to Wembley anyway, so I'm going to enjoy it regardless.
I haven't mentioned it.
I've done quite well up to this point.
I mean, you just see the contrast there. The Czechs are absolutely loving it, and the Scots are absolutely dejected, which that's just the way football is, you know. And the keeper's really taking the absolute sting out of
He's
it.
taking the goal.
Thomas, you're taking an absolute Thomas.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that cost him as well to get that on his car. Yes, sorry, I can boogie. Just for them naughty one to boogie while he's done it.
Any closing remarks from the comments?
Let's have a quick look.
As we go into the final minute and a half.
Yep. Good job.
Everyone to play for on Friday night.
Go on, get a goal.
Even if it's
I know, no. It's just goal difference for me. I'm clutching at straws, but I'm trying to find any positives that I can.
You know, Stevie, every cloud and all that.
Every cloud. Oh man.
Well, not a great start to the old.
Somebody said, get Sturgeon on the pitch.
Come on.
They're pulling it far too back, man. Like, they've got the box. They have it covered.
Check for the handball.
Well,
Get David Marshall. Wait till I get yourself a goal.
David Marshall did come up and got a goal. That's a goal.
Come
on.
Last goal's a winner.
Aye, last goal winner. There we go.
Last goal.
Come on.
At least get something to like.
Something to hold on to.
But the fact is still, the keeper's had his toast on. He's going to just walk around.
Just punt at the keeper.
And he beat the first man. You need to. That's just right into the 94th minute.
Be so like Scotland to score here, wouldn't it?
aye.
Yeah.
I feel like a gentle clap.
Yeah.
Ross.
I knew that was coming. Claps is a good goal.
I'm pulling that away from the The box.
Yeah, it's going to be full time now. It's still going, yeah.
Goggsy.
Does not give us a free kick, but gives an opportunity for one last attack.
That's it. Full time.
And that is full time. Scotland 0, Czech Republic 2. A double from Patrick Schick, one either side of half time. Unfortunately, it's the difference between the two sides. Thank you very much to everyone at the Drygate for having us at today's show. Final words on the match. Start with you, Roscoe.
Yeah, not great, is it? It's not a great start. That was a game we really need to be winning. So yeah, I think we're going to struggle to get in the group now.
I mean, you see it there. Players are absolutely dejected. They know that, there were chances there, and they're just not doing them. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, Stevie.
I can get a mountain to climb now in the group if we want to get out it. It was a spirited performance. We did have chances in the game, but ultimately the quality of Schick up front and taking chances is what's won the game for Czech Republic. And I don't really think that with how good the goalkeeper was, we can have any complaints in the result.
Because you can count on both your hands how many chances that we actually had, or shots that the keeper saved, and that was the difference between the two goalies. I mean, WATCHALONG, superb goalkeeper for Sevilla, and that showed on the pitch as well.
And I just want to say as well before we go, thanks very much to the Scotland national team and the guys at the SFA for allowing us to come on and do this. I think
it's been an absolute pleasure.
The biggest game in 23.
From the squad announcement video to yesterday, today, everything. Yeah, it's been an experience I'll never forget anyway, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure presenting on the Scotland national team YouTube channel. But we've had Ross, Frasquandro, and Stevie, as well as myself, Goggsy99 on YouTube. The links are in the description for each of us. And once again, thank you very much to everyone tuning in. Drive safely.
We're going to shock England. Let's do it. Come on.
We'll do it. There we go.